We have like 3 stacks of iron on the first day. This would definitely be the best place to build our base. For this first intro, it will end when I die. This is the first episode in a Let's Play series with me and my friends Jacob and Owen. If you want to see me continue this series, could you please hit the like and... So in this series, our plan is to gather resources, then transform a boring village to a medieval town. But before we get into that, we need to gather resources, get some wood, food, and craft some tools. So this is Jacob who just joined. He's probably the grinder of the group. As it is getting dark quick, I'm going to mine into the mountain and make a small overnight house. Outside the base is a bit of iron, so I just collected that. And I also, underneath, when I mined one grass block, there was an emerald, which, to be fair, is quite lucky. This is Owen. He's the miner and builder. I realised I didn't say who I am. I'm Crystal, and I'm the decorator and redstoner. I also do some building. Owen went out on the mountain and he found tons of iron. So let's go into a montage of collecting iron. While I'm collecting iron, I'm going to try and say the alphabet backwards at ×2 speed. Z, Y, X, W, B, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. That's a mouthful. I have like 3 stacks of iron on the first day. That's great. I basically dug into a hole as it's nighttime now, and I'd like some armour before I actually go back to the base, because there were 3 skeletons waiting outside for me. I'm back at the base, and I do think for this small amount of iron, we might need a few more furnaces. Owen, while on the mountain, collected a lot of coal for the furnaces. I definitely don't think we'll be needing iron for a while. We split up into different tasks. Owen went to get some iron, as I said before, he is the miner. Jacob left to get some wood, and I left to collect some food and more wool for beds. These are my favourite flowers. I love the dye. I'll probably use it on my bed to make it a magenta colour. I spent all day collecting food and iron. Now I'm just emptying out the furnaces, as tomorrow we're going to head out and explore to find a village. I also put some food in the furnaces, so tomorrow we'll have a decent amount of food. We decided we'd just pack up and leave today, and travel across the water to try and find a village for us to transform to medieval. We also want to try and make a trading hall with the villagers. Oh, this village would be the perfect place to build our base. It looks so far like this village is on a small island, and that cliff would be a perfect place to build a castle on top of it. The cliff would also just be a cool feature on this island. Sorry villagers, I need some food, and carrots will be quite a good crop so we can farm pigs. I found a chest, but there isn't much in it. Only some potatoes and some apples and bread. Hello, villager. This is our first night in this new village. I think it'll be a really good village for us to build in. My first plan of action is getting a notice board up, but I'm also going to start a small mine, not just for mining ores, but also to start a villager trader down underground. Me and Owen have started clearing out some of the houses on the top bit of land so we can continue building, as that's where we want our base to be. I'm just putting all the food into this chest, as then I have a food chest for whenever I'm hungry. I just built this small notice board. It's not great looking yet at all, but I'm just adding in the stuff we still need to do in this village, which is a lot of things. My goals right now are to make the breeding hall, the trading hall, and Owen is also going to start working on the castle soon, not immediately though. This is the island that's beside the main village island. It looks like it's a flower forest, which is going to be so cool, so we can get tons of little flowers to add for decorations. I think it's really pretty, this biome. There's also a small ruined nether portal down here. It doesn't look like there's a chest, but we get lava, which can be helpful for when we're smelting, and obsidian. Back in the main village, I started taking down the houses so we can get some wood for the breeding hall and the trading hall. Also, we need to get rid of the houses at some point if we're going to turn it into a medieval village, because these houses aren't very unique, we could say. Owen started setting fire to houses, and there's one. He has a lava bucket and he started setting them on fire for some reason. He gets bored a lot, and when he's bored he sets things on fire. That might happen 1 or 2 times. Owen is having more problems with his lava bucket. Him and Jacob are having a debate about whether chests can be set on fire. They can't, but Owen still tried to set the chest on fire by covering it in lava. Not very helpful, Owen. Sorry again, but Owen is again setting things on fire with lava. He almost covered me in lava, which, honestly, I do not really appreciate. And he set this whole house on fire. If it wasn't made of cobblestone, the main walls, it would already burnt down by now. Owen has gone crazy again and keeps setting more houses on fire. It just seems normal now. I'm going to go and try and collect a sheep, as we need some wool for the villagers' beds. There's one over there which would probably work, and I'm going to just try and move it into a pen. Oh, I forgot the one at the top was full. I guess I could just bring him down to the bottom one. I think that would work as well. So, sheep, please just ignore the burning houses along this road. Please don't notice anything. You're definitely going to be safe. Totally. The sheep managed to get past the burning buildings, which is good, but now he's going to be in this cage. We just need to find you a friend. Owen had to leave, so it was just going to be me and Jacob for a bit. Such a pro Minecraft move. Yeah, I totally didn't just miss the water. We were starting to run low on good food sources, so I decided to breed up the pigs with the carrots. This is the villager breeder. Do not worry, it will not stay looking this way. It is just temporary. It's a good kind of style, the entrance, because then they both can't escape at the same time. I decided to craft some torches and place them around the village, as we kind of needed a better light source, as monsters were quite easily able to spawn on this island, and I'd rather not be fighting monsters when dealing with building. Most of the rest of the time, me and Jacob were destroying the villagers' buildings, and Jacob was also working on the villager breeder and getting that all set up with all the beds and getting the villagers into the building, which is kind of annoying to set up. I was just placing more torches and I never noticed there's a small house down here. I never actually saw it was here. I bet there are lots of villagers over here. There's two over there. Huh. This house is in a bit of an annoying place if you were trying to get to it as a villager. It would go a bit out of your way to get down here. I was placing torches when Jacob asked for some help, so I started to help him try and travel all the villagers into the building, as the villagers can be really annoying to transport to different places. As you can see here, they're all just like bobbing in the water, just being weird. Their pathfinding is honestly ridiculous. I'm just looking around the houses and a thunderstorm struck. Cool. I found this villager in a bed. That is not allowed. Can I have the bed? Thank you. So Jacob just said that the pigs have been struck by lightning. And if you didn't know, when pigs get struck by lightning, they turn into zombie pigmen. That's not great. Inside this one building are 3 villagers. They really need to get out of here. I don't know what to do about it. I think if we open the roof, they'll try and find their way out. Let's just try it. It looks like they're already trying to get out with me being in here and destroying the roof. Jacob started a path towards the villager trading hall, so then the villagers actually have a way to get across the water quicker, as them swimming in the water, as we've seen in the past, is not a great idea. Tons of villagers were actually hiding over this way. I just continued cutting down the rest of the buildings while Jacob finished getting all the villagers in. We mostly got all of them in, and we decided to kill the iron golem for extra iron, even though we didn't really need it. Jacob and Owen started a very small wheat farm, so I'm going to just plant the rest of the seeds that I have. It'll be helpful so we can make bread for the villagers and wheat for the sheep and cows. That's the end of the episode for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you've gotten this far, could you please hit the like and subscribe button so we know you want to see more. If you want to see more like this, check out my video on different types of players in Minecraft. See you next time.